You're from Donetsk.
Yep.
You're here today, and I think you said you've been doing this demonstration all week.
Ukrainians are standing here for a week already. Yeah.
You're getting a lot of support here.
I think yes, because so many people from Ukraine live here historically. And now it's like so many Ukrainians arrived under Quiet program as well.
And you're here personal reasons with Donetsk?
Yeah, because of the war. I'm here because of the war. I think that people who are lucky to flee, who start rebuilding their lives here or maybe are here for some time, they have to support those who are struggling at the moment. And for us, not being bombed or anything, not surviving during the flood, it's important to raise money for them, to raise awareness. So that is why it's good to stay here and support the way we can do that.
Do you find that there's less, how can I say, people think it's over, a lot of people?
I'm not so sure that people think it's over. What I hear from Ukrainians who are here, they say we have to win, and many people want to come back. And I think each time something big happens, for example, like what has happened with the water, with the dam, it raises awareness again and again. It's something bad, but bad things also unite people.
So Tatiana, have you been here all week?
I've been here since Tuesday.
Are you from Ukraine?
I'm from Ukraine. I'm from city Dnipro.
Okay.
I'm here in Canada temporary, well actually since 1 year, but I still hope I can go home.
Is there family in...
Well, actually my husband is in Ukraine. He's in the Ukrainian army, defending my country, our country.
Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, I have also like cousins.
So how has your experience been here? A lot of people supporting?
Oh, my experience in Canada is totally great. Well, I didn't even expect that much of support and that much of contribution and that much of readiness to give everything people can. This is very, very impressive, and Canada is a very welcoming country, I must say.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think that you were planning on going back.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so is that something you think maybe might be possible soon, or?
Well, I hope the sooner the better, but yeah, the most important part for me here is the safety of my child, which is why I actually left Ukraine, because so my city is not that dangerous, so to say, and it's nowhere safe in Ukraine nowadays, but I would say that it's very much under the attacks, but still I didn't want my child to hear it, not like
Слава Україні!
Героям слава! I'm here in front of the Russian Consulate. We're protesting Russia's invasion, Russia's occupation, not only from 2014, but there are really 300 years of Russian dominance and intolerance for other people. They are not the only ones on this world, even though they think so. Putin is a dictator and he should be taken down, and maybe that will stop.
So you've been here, have you been here the whole week for this thing?
No, this is my first day here. We have other people that signed up for other days, so I was only able to come today.
So those Russians that came out, you talked with them,
They approached me first.
They approached you first?
Yeah.
Did you know who they were?
No, they just called us liars. I think they better wake up to the world and stop watching their propaganda, television, RT, and everything else that comes from the Kremlin.
How long did this conversation with these Russian supporters last?
It was very short. One lady just walked by and said they were liars, the Russians. The other guys. So we had a few choice words between each other, and he left with his wife, I think. I don't know.
Were you able to argue rationally with him at all?
I was surprised that he came up to me and said that, so I wasn't prepared for anything, you know. So we just verbally spoke.
Do you think there's any way that arguments with people like that can make any difference to them as people?
No.
No.
If they're already embedded and they're hypnotized by the great Russian leader of Putin and the Kremlin, there's nothing going to change their mind. If they love that place so much, why don't they go back and live there, not here? See how they exist. They don't even have. The soldiers would loot the Ukrainian villages and the houses. They took dishwashers, washing machines, anything that they can send back to their family in Russia. So how great can that country be?
So what part of Ukraine are you from?
Well, technically I'm from Kremenchuk, it's in Poltava region, but past couple of years I spent in Kyiv and I consider it my home.
Okay. I've talked to a lot of people from Kyiv. They've come to my studio, and it is quite a cosmopolitan city.
I guess it pretty much is. There are people like from everywhere. That's probably the first time I started seeing people from England there, from Germany, some people from America even.
Were you a university student?
Yeah, I was studying at Shevchenko University, studying languages.
Oh, that's why the English is so good.
Thank you. I tried my best.
When you're studying languages, the Ukrainian language has been denied by Russia. Did the language study give you a different perspective on that?
Honestly, probably not that much because I was studying foreign languages like English, German, and German. I guess it was more like through the experiences with other people I started realizing how important the language is, especially after coming here. Unfortunately, the understanding fully kicked in only after the war started, and I guess that's like the hugest problem. You don't realize the full extent of everything that's going on until it's too late sometimes. And it's really terrifying, honestly. I only switched to Ukrainian after the war started. My whole life I was raised with Russian language, I spoke with Russian language. Now I cannot even stand it.
So it's an act of protest speaking Ukrainian now.
It's an act of protest, and also it's an act of supporting Ukraine and my culture. Because I don't want my language to disappear, I don't want my country to disappear. I want it to prosper, and I want it to be an independent, gorgeous, happy place without Russia.
I'm here with Ola in front of the Russian Consulate. And Ola, what part of Ukraine are you from?
Я з Києва.
And would that be north, south?
Це центр, столиця України.
And so you fled Ukraine.
Так, я поїхала півроку тому, прилетіла в Канаду, поки тут живу. I can speak English.
Okay. So what did you just say?
I said that I arrived here half a year ago from Ukraine, and I'm living here now, for now.
What part of Toronto are you from?
Sorry?
What part of Toronto are you in?
I'm in the east.
Oh, okay. So I'm an East Ender too. So maybe we'll see you on the street sometime. So did you come with your family here?
No, I I came by myself. My family and boyfriend are in Ukraine now, so I'm here alone for now.
Are you able to connect with your boyfriend
Yes,
and family?
of course. We are keeping in touch all the time, talking almost every day. I'm actually going back to Ukraine for a month. Going to come back to Ukraine for a month.
And when are you going to do that?
Наступного місяці, next month.
Next month?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be good. So when you came, did you know anything about Canada as you were coming?
Yeah, I know a lot. I was going, I was planning earlier to move here to study or to work or something like this, to Toronto specifically because Toronto has large Ukrainian community, and also there is some university I wanted to go in here. So yeah, that was. I knew a lot. I was researching a lot of info before arriving here.
It's not really the way you wanted to come here, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure. I never thought I would come here like this because of this.
But you've been able to find a place to live, and it's been an okay experience, I hope?
I have place to live. I would like to find a job also. So.
And you have some skills.
Sorry?
You have some skills. You have some training.
Yeah, I'm an artist
Oh.
for computer games.
Oh, you should
So
get work
I
as...
will be looking for some studio, somebody who could give me some job.
Well, there's lots of computer game, as you know. You know, there's a big computer game community here in Toronto.
Yes, I know. There are a lot of studios here in Toronto. There are a lot of studios in Montreal, in Vancouver too. So I'm just applying everywhere. I would like to say to the world to not underestimate the Russian threat and don't think that Russian-Ukrainian conflict is something like that came out of nowhere, because we had a large history with Russia. We've been in conflict for hundreds of years, and Russia has been doing its crimes for hundreds of years. So it's really a large problem, and people from West, they should consider it, they should understand it. And of course, I just I wish all Ukrainians peace and bringing back our territories and just living a nice life.